I've realized that a lot of people spend a lot of time, energy, and money to look good, to look kind, to look like they love other people, just on perception, what other people will think about them. So they spend so much time and money on the impression they make on people more than the content of their personality, who they really are. So you find that people want to show that they are kind, but they really are not kind. And so on social media, people are terrorizing people, trying to show that I am nice, I am rich, but they're actually not rich. You know, I am good, but they're actually not good. I am loving, but they're actually not loving. In the same vein, with this social media rave and, just the generation that we're in, when there's a social issue, a political issue, something that affects a lot of people, a civil issue, racial issue, something like the Black Lives Matter, you realize that people will now, I think there was something called the Black Tuesday at that time, where people on Instagram, you just upload a black background in solidarity to what was happening in the US at the time. And so many people were just posting black, like, all of these people that I know are posting black. They don't know anything about it, just so that they can seem like they care. But when you get into asking some of these people, they don't even know what it's about, and they don't really care. People try to seem like who they're not. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lade Owolabi. I make videos from the city of Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria. Today I'm going to be continuing on an amazing series I started a few weeks ago on the fruit of the Spirit. We have talked about love, joy, peace, long-suffering, which is also patience. Today we're going to be talking about kindness, right? Kindness is very simple, but is lacking. And every day in the world that we live in, we're losing it day by day, this virtue of kindness. Like I like to do on Faith Friday episodes, I like to define the term, the main term that we're talking about, from the dictionary and also, from the word, the Bible perspective. From the dictionary, I found that kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Kindness is simply selflessness, being compassionate, merciful, especially to your enemies. I'm going to say that clause again, especially to your enemies. So of course, you're supposed to be kind to everybody, but then especially to your enemies. Kindness, simply put, is love in action. And it is very important that we understand and express this fruit of the Spirit. Like I said before, in the course of filming this series, I've said a few times that the fruit of the Spirit is singular fruit, not fruits. So kindness does not stand on its own. It is not separate from love. As important as love is, kindness is also important because it's part of the fruit of the Spirit. For today's video, our key verse is going to be from Matthew chapter 7 and verse 12. It's popularly known as the Golden Rule. It says, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Do unto others as you will have them do to you." That is the Golden Rule. And that is why we need to be kind. If you want people to treat you with compassion, then treat other people with compassion. If you want people to be considerate to you, then you be considerate to others. It's as simple as that. Do unto others how you'd like for it to be done to you. Maybe you have domestic staff. How would you like to treat them? If the roles were reversed and you were that domestic staff, how would you like to be treated? Very simple. That's the fruit of the Spirit of kindness. That's how you should treat other people. How can we be compassionate? How can we be kind to other people? In Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32, it says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you." That is why if you are a Christian, it should not be difficult for you to show kindness, because and love and all of these things that are fruits of the Spirit, these virtues, it should not be difficult for you, because if you would only know or understand what Jesus Christ has done for you, the sacrifice he has paid for you, then it will not be difficult for you to, maybe inconvenience yourself because you want to be kind to other people. Some people, they'll say, I want to do good, I'm kind, but not so that it will now inconvenience me. If it has not inconvenienced you, then it has to be something that comes from a place of, not from a place of, I'm comfortable, then I will give you. No. Sometimes you have to deprive yourself. If you understand the sacrifice that Jesus has paid for you on the cross of Calvary, then it becomes easy for you to be kind. So how can you be kind? The way that you treat people, how you talk to people, how you regard and respect authority, right? In this part of the world, I told you I make videos from Ogun State, Nigeria. In Nigeria, one of the things that I see a lot, and that's part of why the fabric of our society is broken. There's corruption prevailing all over the place. Because as a people, we see that, oh, if there is violence somewhere, as long as my brother is not there, as long as my uncle is not there, as long as my husband is not there, then I don't care. I mean, believe it or not, admit it or not, that is just the general unspoken attitude and culture. But that's not how it should be. You'd see that if there is any issue at all, maybe it was the murder of someone or ill treatment of another, or maybe somebody is, has a terminal illness and they're sick. If it was you or your sister or your brother and there's a GoFundMe page or something that people are sharing, you would feel more passionate about it. The compassion will be there. But if it's another person, it's easy to just scroll. Sometimes a share, you don't know how important just sharing that post would be to save that person's life. You just never know. Maybe the doctor that will decide to do that surgery pro bono is on your timeline and will get to see it when you share. So it's okay if you don't have to give, but there's always something you can give. There's always a way to show kindness. And it does not always have to be in your favor. Everything is not about you. See, if we had more kind people, the world would be a better place. And there's so many Christians who pick and choose. They pick and choose, oh, I like love, but kindness, I'm not sure about kindness. I like peace. Oh, who doesn't like peace? But kindness, I don't even have enough. Please, don't disturb me. When I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I needed a place to stay, you gave me a place to stay. Those are the attributes of a Christian, a believer. I've said it. The fruit of the Spirit are not things that we should just know. Memory verse. Oh, children's church rhyme. No, the fruit of the Spirit are the evidence of your Christianity. This proof of your faith in God. Is that serious? Is that important? So if it's this serious, why? Why? What do we get from it? What do we get from being kind? What do we get from it? In Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9, let me read it. It says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. We will reap a harvest. Do not be weary in well-doing. Another version says it like that. Don't be tired. You can't be tired. The thing is, when you try to do it of your own accord, when you're saying, oh, I'm going to be kind today. See, when you live in a place like Nigeria, people will press you. They will push you. They will squeeze you. They know that is your last thing. They will use it. They will frustrate you. Right? But it's not by power. It's not by might. Again, your kindness is not as a function or as a result of what you can do. As a person, as an individual, I really love for people around me to be comfortable and happy. Every time I try to do it of my own accord, every time I try to meet people's needs, I always burn out. I'm angry at the end of the day. My husband is vexing for me that you always do this thing, blah, 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 even if it's a good thing. But when I release myself to the Holy Spirit, when I notice that I'm just an instrument, it becomes easy. And you have to know this. It's called the fruit of the Spirit. It is not the fruit of you, the fruit of Lade. It is the fruit of the Spirit. Kindness is of the Spirit of God. So if the Spirit of God is in you, that same Spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the grave, that same Spirit, if it lives in you, then it will be easy. It won't be difficult to show kindness. I want you to understand that it's not by your power. It's not something that you can do of your own accord. Release yourself to the Holy Spirit. Welcome Him into your life, and He'll make it easy for you to be kind. I hope you've been blessed by this episode of Faith Friday. I surely have. I've been reminded a lot about, the evidence of this life, this Christian life that we've been called to live. I want to encourage you to share this with other people. If you find it helpful, if you find it important, interesting, relevant, please share it with your friends, your network, and let them leave a comment. If this is your first time on this channel, leave a comment. I want to know. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to be the best version of you.